I'm taking a few deep breaths so that I can calm the insides, because this is way too heavy and it's sad. In the middle of meditation, a name pops up: Jeffrey Epstein. Before, there was something about this which I refrained from looking up, and it was sort of connected to the Justin Bieber case. And I believe it is one of the most challenging cases ever, because it is like a collection of all the other human trafficking cases, and this Jeffrey thing is the key point for all the rest that is happening around the whole world. Every time I get disappointed, I feel a heavy sadness enveloping me, and you sort of feel all the remorse of all those people who are robbed of their happiness for the sake of someone else's ego. Some people choose to be tyrants on earth, and they think they own the earth, and they think they can do whatever they want. I suppose someone is out there mourning over something painful they had experienced. This is really deep, sad pain that makes you want to scream, but you can't. But you hear all your cells screaming. I'm not really able to look at his face. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein. Even saying the name, I feel it's sort of like it's a heavy thing on my tongue. The name feels so familiar, and yet I don't know this Jeffrey person, and I've never met him. But there is a deep sadness that makes the throat chakra feel stuck. You want to speak, but you feel like you can't, because there are no words explaining what you feel. It's just so sad. Right now, excuse me, I'm getting drowned in all kinds of emotions right now, and I have a very big lump on my throat. It's drowning me into tears right now, and I have no idea exactly at what it might be, and I'm trying very hard to keep myself stable. This is sort of ending up like a journaling, but I'm not sure whether it has anything to do with me or not. It just feels like you want to cry and cry and cry and cry and never stop. Everything bottled up in your throat. You can neither spit out, neither swallow. I've been holding this for about a month. And I was meditating, and the name kept repeating: Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. It's like a huge lump of something, and you cannot swallow it, neither can you spit it out. And your throat feels dry as well with anguish. And it hurts so much. It feels like you just want to shut your mouth, cover with your hands, and prevent the scream from coming out. It's 5 a.m. I am tired and sleepy, but I am still awake here trying to figure this out. There are so many victims out there in the whole world, and among them even public figures. And I'm so sorry that it happened to all these victims, and I don't know what to say or do to make it easy for you. I'm sorry that happened. God, I can hardly see. It's just almost like a blinding something. Hopelessness. But it's not hopelessness. It's not hopeless. And if you are alive and you manage to escape, just know that you are safe. God will always protect you. If you manage to escape, you are safe. And God will always protect you. And it's not your fault that someone was evil enough to hurt you and try to degrade you. All souls are ever pure. What makes the difference between the good and bad is the ego. And as long as you follow your pure soul's wishes, you will remain on the right path that will lead you to salvation, which God promised to all who persevere. You are worthy. You are precious. This is hard, yes, but you will make it through. I'm talking to the person to any of you who has undergone such kind of mistreatment. Problems, ailments, and calamities are all temporary. These don't last forever, although sometimes it might feel like forever. Don't give up. Please hold on. Don't give up. You are not alone. There are so many others just like you. I'm talking to you who feels worthless. You are not worthless, and you deserve to live well. I know it's hard. It's easy said than done, but not impossible. You made it this far. You can move even farther. And this name, every time I hear again, the Puff Daddy thing comes up, and there's some people struggling both psychologically as well as physically. I'm sorry that happened to you. Just in case you think no one cares, just know that there are people who care. And if they could, they would do all they can to protect you. And I guess it's because of all this overwhelming feeling that I tend to try and avoid it and distract myself with something else, like spending time watching a movie, only to realize what I'm watching is also almost connected to what I'm trying to avoid. I mean, it's inevitable, and I know I have to face it, and that's what I'm doing now. It's nothing easy, and for such things, justice has to be served. And it's sad that it is everywhere, all around the world. And they're still going on, even as I'm speaking right now, it's still going on. And I'm sorry that this happened to some people. And it starts off with one person, but it ends up being a whole group of other people as well, who are sharing the same anguish because they faced such kind of things. So just know, whoever you are, just know there are people who care, and there are people who are struggling and fighting against such kind of things. Maybe you think your case is too late and no one can help you because you feel so overwhelmed with all those bad feelings about the traumas and all that you have lived, and each and every day you keep reliving whatever you had experienced, and it's painful and it's sad as well. It hurts. Yes, it hurts. But here you are today. Here you are. You are alive and you are safe. Don't ever think that you something bad will come to you if God managed to help you escape from whatever you had gone through. That means He will always keep on protecting you. So don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. And it's not like I've been overlooked. It's almost, yes, it looks like I've been overlooking it, but it's not. It's just that I didn't want anyone focusing on such, because what you focus more on is more of what you're focusing on, is what you will get more of. You'll get more of that, and that is why I don't want to focus much on such kind of issues. It's not like I'm overlooking it or trying to avoid it. Yes, I was avoiding it because I was thinking it was a projection from somewhere else, but it's not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but that does not mean that I'm not seeing it. I see it. I see you, and I feel you, and I understand that it is hard for you, but don't give up. Don't give up. Do not think that you are not heard. Do not think that you are not seen. Do not think that nobody will notice you. You are being heard. You are being seen. And you are noticed. Because God is seeing each and everything that is happening to you. It's overwhelming, yes, but it's not the end of the world. It's not. And I pray to God to protect you always, to always give you spiritual support in the best way as possible, so that you can have something to hold on to. And know that you are worthy, you are not worthless. The feeling you're feeling about being worthless is the feeling that is caused by those people who put you into that trauma. There's a lot of noise here, and that's a confirmation of telling you that that feeling that you're feeling of being worthless is not your feeling. It's a projection to keep you staying stuck where you are, to keep thinking that things will never change, so that you self-sabotage yourself, and they just want to have you wiped off, but they want you to do that. Because that is almost exactly what happened to me as well. But I prayed so hard. I prayed to God to help me out. And He helped me out. Prayers are your weapon. Pray to God. Ask Him, and He will give. He will show you the way. Because what I experienced also in the past, it was meant to make me feel worthless, and it's still going on. It's still going on, but I'm not putting my focus there much, because I know I have other things I have to do. And even then, God makes it hard for me to focus on such kind of things, because I really have other things I'm supposed to be busy with, and that's why I'm not so much focused there. he distracts me away from that, from being focused on that. But if I were to focus just on that, I would also end up start feeling worthless, like like it's not worthy. It makes you feel like it's not worthy to leave anything in this world. But that's not the truth. That's only a hoax. That's the trick. It's an illusion. The trick of the tyrant's way of trying to keep you stuck. But you're over that. You're over that. So just keep moving on. And I hope this makes sense. You don't need to focus there. You already know who you are. You have come a long way to give up right now. You can't give up right now. You can't. And God will not allow you to give up even then. Because you are needed somewhere else with what you had undergone. Maybe it's even for you to tell your story so that other people will learn the lesson. And it will also give hope to others as well, so that they also flourish in life. You never know whom you are going to help. You never know. So I hope this helps someone. And it's not like I've been ignoring your pain. I feel your pain. I feel it. But that's not the end of the world, and you still have a lot you need to do. And you are on the right track. Don't let anyone make you believe that you don't know what you are doing. So, till next time, I hope you take care of yourself and focus more on the positive things that you have. Look at what you have achieved to this day. And I'm sure it's a lot compared to what, okay, your trauma might be huge, but still, even the slightest achievement is worthy than any other negative thing. So take care. Much love. I'm giving you hugs. And God bless.